speaker is Amy Miriam Scientology.
Excuse me, before we begin, just a moment. I'd like the adult in the back to please have a seat and stop chasing the kid. Please
So
have a seat.
what you can do is you can open us an auxiliary room where I can go with my child, or this is a community meeting. You can have your meetings also at a convenient
I'd
time.
like the lady in the gray hair to please
They're playing
have
with
a
the,
seat.
they're overseeing
And
a
there's
child.
another lady in the brown hair with a mask on.
They are
Please have a
supervising a
seat.
child. They're supervising a child.
What does that have to do with the meeting? We can all
If you're
hear.
not seated,
You're wasting time.
You don't have a family room.
You're wasting time.
Just let, it's not in any way disturbing anything. You're disturbing me.
You're disturbing the meeting,
You're
Teresa.
wasting time, Teresa.
How did he get ahead of everyone? It's too late.
Teresa.
How did he get ahead of everyone?
They don't care.
I don't know.
We were all
Or
first.
nobody's disturbed. You
He's way
are.
after me. I'm kind of sick of him doing this.
you may proceed. Thank you.
You're pathetic, Teresa.
It's not him, it's them.
Okay. Thank you very much. So right now I understand the public comment timer world record is like 17 minutes now. I understand under the law everybody is equally, everybody is afforded 17 minutes from now on. So
How the hell did you jump in front of everybody?
Protest that again, I will just continue my public comment from a week ago. And right now, whenever a Laker win a game, maybe a Ram win a game, maybe a Dodger win a game, or maybe a high school football win a game, or whatever. It's a monthly thing. Whenever any of those events occur, there will be all of the Waymo vehicles will be damaged. All of the
How did this guy jump in front of everybody?
Vandalized. All of the intersection freeway entrance will be blocked. This is continuing to go to become worse and worse. Right now we are dealing with that once a month, and then mark my word, maybe next year we're gonna dealing with this once a week, because LAPD continue to be soft on crime, soft on looters, and soft on rioters. So when you give them an inch, they're gonna take a foot. When
So they're
you give them
switching
a
it around.
mile, they're gonna take everything.
You're
in the United
taking
States
stuff
of
too.
America. This is common sense.
This guy jumps right in
Talking
front of
about
everybody.
the order, talking about the order, I really
know,
do
but I've seen him
not
do before.
believe
He
that
puts his car
you
on
are
and goes over
actually
there and
a
talks to
former
him. I'm
judge.
sick of him.
Because I am
his fucking
aware
ass.
that in a judge, there's one judge in the room, there's one deputy sheriff acting as a bailiff in the room, there's only two persons, and then they were able to maintain the law and order in the room. But right now, we have a judge, we have all the commissioner, we have 10, 15 police officers, and then somehow
I've seen
nobody
him. He
can
goes-
maintain
puts his car
the
in.
law and order
I'm
of
sick
the
of this
room.
shit.
So I
You
actually
can let him know.
invite
I'm
all of
fucking
our
tearing his
community
ass up.
services members that we can have a kindergarten basketball game in the commission room. We can have a community soccer game in the room, because obviously our commissioner allows that. I want to play my basketball slam dunk in this commission room, because under the law, everyone is equal. Now, talking about one of the commissioner asking about the protest about the less lethal. Well, the dealing with that is very easy. Go dealing with the protest yourself. When you are in a situation, I see that situation where like 15, 20 officers are surrounded by
They're not
hundreds,
surrounded.
if
Stop
not
lying.
thousands of the
Stop lying.
protesters. Yes, they have
Stop
every
lying.
single right to shoot.
No, they don't.
have every single right to
No, they don't. Stop
their
lying.
rights.
No, they
So
don't. No, they
I'm
don't.
aware that when you are surrounded by hundreds of people,
You're surrounded.
whatever you have to
Sit
do,
your ass down.
support LAPD.
Sit your ass down.
You come after everybody and you jump in front of everybody. How does he get to go in front of everybody? People have been waiting here since before the room even opened. But this asshole gets to jump in front?
Mr. Good, you are being disrupted.
I am.
This is your first and last warning.
Good. That's your warning.
Viewer discretion advised. Viewer discretion advised.
Yes, I'd like to speak about the illegal security for infrastructure against Americans. Why is unlawful entry by federal entities being disrupted by illegal immigrants? The case number is 223 CV 02427 KKJPR for the record. It highlights, matter of fact, let me read it into the record. It highlights rookie attorney over there, Carlos. Listen. The entire episode, including the mayor gesturing in plaintiff's direction, a felon gang member then pointing at the plaintiff, walking up to the plaintiff and telling her to stop filming the mayor, and identifying himself as an El Monte Flores gang member, was all captured by plaintiff in her via cell phone video and audio, jackass. Fearing for her and her husband's safety because of notorious Florida street gang. Now, does this sound familiar what happened in Cudahy? When the Cudahy vice mayor was protecting, not herself, wasn't protecting Americans, wasn't protecting the interests of our goddamn police department. She was telling the world the bitch gangbanger wants Flores 13 to step in and intimidate and retaliate against our law enforcement. Now, whether you care about this, I'm demanding an investigation on the mayor of El Monte, Jessica and Kuna. Matter of fact, the FBI is going to investigate this matter under Bondi, Donald J. Trump, and the administration of the FBI in Washington. Carlos, you dickhead. Because I want you to know the truth. Everyone has a right to due process. Every American, every immigrant has a right, but through due process, Carlos. 42 U.S.C. 1983 politely, fuck you. I will exercise under the color of authority under 242, 245, 18 U.S.C. section, motherfucker, that I am God. And God condemns corruption. God hates corruption. God hates liars like you, motherfucker. That's why the first storm came in a deluge of water for 40 days and for 40 nights to prevent corruption. Fuck you. Thank you. We love you, Mr. Attorney. This is for the record.
Speaker Laura Anderson.
No more Zoom callers.
People on Zoom. Yeah, there's people on Zoom, and they've been waiting a lot longer than me. So I'm here to talk about the crimes of Scientology and the LAPD's infiltration. We had a protest this past, or they had a permit for Halloween. Completely, again, a recruitment tactic, as I've told you guys multiple times. Hopefully some of you have read the book, Child X, because then you'll know the actual infiltration in your system. They have a permit, they closed the sidewalk off. All the LA came, they wouldn't open it up. We called the police came, saw the permit, they had no reason to have that sidewalk closed. When Salcido did a great job, moved the fucking wall open himself because security wouldn't do it. Multiple things happened that day. Right when Salcido's officer left, the Scientology security guard moves the shit back. The same day, I was walking up, there's a Scientology kid, an 8-year-old child, like my age when I was in the slave organization, cussing, saying the most insane profanity words at me as I was walking up with a sign that literally lays out what the scam is that Scientology is. This kid is a son of one of the fucking Sea Org members in there who has told the kid, okay, I know this because I was a child doing this. This kid starts slandering, saying so much profanity crap, things I didn't say, being raised in a cult that was, every other word was a swear word. This child is swearing at me. Security sees this whole thing going on. Scientology security guards. They see everything, they don't do anything. It escalates, the kid comes out and his other little friend threw a small pumpkin at me. This is fucking insane. This isn't just a kid, okay? I literally have a folder. One of your off-duty police officers slams his body when I catch the Scientologist filming and street closure at 5 a.m. I'm allowed to protest anytime I want. I don't need your off-police duty officers fucking threatening me with a taser gun and slamming his psychotic body on me. Another thing is there's Scientology members who have assaulted multiple protesters, including this guy. This guy assaulted streets not even fucking few months ago. A year ago, this guy slammed his body and his face on me. This is the in the last year, 5 Scientologists themselves have all gotten away, including the kid and his parent, have all gotten away with assaulting protesters, ex-Scientologists, ex-kids. And what did the police do? Nothing. The only time that something has ever been done was this last time when the officer came, he moved the wall. What happened? He leaves, they move the fucking wall back. How is this okay? When are you guys gonna stop being afraid of letting go of your connection? Every single time there's an issue and the LAPD is involved.
Hey, Gina, great job.
The next speaker is Serge and Michael.
I'll be back.
You just skipping over me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just way first. Way early. 9 a.m.
Before Herman, before a lot of people. Why is Andrew getting skipped?
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Serge and Michael. Last time I was here, I read evidence from your own LAPD files. The Scientology grandmother who recently admitted she was criminally complicit in hiding rapes against her underage grandchild and covering up for her son-in-law, looking at child pornography websites accessed through the servers of her own Scientology-run company. This self-incriminating written admission is in your files, fully indexed and validated with metadata. I was trapped because a minor inside the Scientology hotels. I was not only repeatedly raped, but also groomed, starting at the age of 12, forced to audit self-admitted adult pedophiles. On June 1st, 2024, outside the Blue Building, my disabled husband, a senior citizen recovering from hip surgery, exercised his First Amendment right. He said 5 words to Sergeant Lobo. Remember, we're here for the kids. Lobo stopped, thought about it, then physically assaulted him. 2 of Lobo's own officers had to pull him off of him. Multiple cameras captured everything from different angles, proving without a shred of a doubt that my husband's hands never touched Lobo. Lobo subsequently manufactured a felony. My husband punched him in the face. A lie that carries years in prison. My husband was jailed without a bond, release from this unlawful false imprisonment only days later. No charges because there was no crime except for Sergeant Lobo's physical criminal assault. No longer after that, the city attorney escalated threatening charges. One lawyer phone call ended it because she had nothing. My husband lives in chronic pain now because your officer attacked him for exercising his First Amendment right. LAPD investigation found nothing wrong. So let me be clear. You have admissions of Scientology self-incrimination, covering up child pornography and child rape, sitting in your own files, and you do nothing. My husband speaks up for those children currently at risk, and Sergeant Lobo assaults him, then plays victim. Sergeant Lobo is now a proud active protector of self-admitted child rapists and child porn watchers. So let's be actually clear. Why is the LAPD acting as Scientology's illegal fair game enforcement arm? Is a convicted felon Elvin Howard what the LAPD considers an American grid god? Which one of you watched those videos in your officer attacking a disabled citizen and approved the crime go unpunishment? What does it take for you to hold someone self-admitted child rapists and child porn watchers and their enablers fully accountable? Or is the answer that you won't because you're in fact complicit? Los Angeles will see the evidence and will see exactly what you're enabling to be covered up. Yet we are still here for the kids. No more kids in Scientology because for the 10th billionth time, kids cannot consent.
Yes.
Speaker Michael, next.
Great job.
How do we do them? They're just like, no.
Good morning, officers and board members and Inspector General. My name is Michael Havoc. I'm here regarding the complaint form 2400464, which involves misconduct by Sergeant Juan Lobo. On April 24th, 2024, I was privately invited to meet with Assistant Inspector General Florence Yu to discuss concerns about corruptions and improper influence involving Scientology and their relationship with Los Angeles Police Department. Little did I know, a few months later, on June 1st, 24, I was there, and just as my husband just stated, I walked up during a protest. Lobo was on my right side, and I said, remember, we're here for the kids. He paused, and within a second, he attacked me. It took 2 officers to get him off of me. He said, get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking asshole. I have it all on tape. I have it all on video. Yet, I get a letter back after doing all the due diligence and doing the right paperwork. Oh, your concerns are unfounded, sir. They're unfounded. Another form letter that I get once again. Following the last time I was here, you guys had 2 officers meet me outside, gave me a sergeant who's going to do the investigation on Sergeant Lobo. She's the one who sent the letter, unfounded. So then I wrote a letter to the OIG office. I get another rubber stamped letter, which to my amazement was from the lady I was in a meeting with privately to discuss the exact thing going on with Scientology and LAPD's relationship. Did she even see my name on that document that she wrote me? No. Another rubber stamp. So I am here to employ you, Mr. Bergen, to personally visit with me, with your integrity, to make sure your team that you were voted in for to oversees my case with nothing but integrity and do your job. I'm tired of you guys wasting my time. I'm not here to waste your time, but do your job. Do you take that?
Great job.
The speaker is Audit LA.
Hi. Thank you, and good morning. I am going to ask that you please release the family. They just want their phones back so they can move on. Please do that, and then please also open up and help my friend Michael here, who, we're fighting a cult that sadly you've been entangled with them for so many decades. And we're here to untangle that because there's just too many victims. I don't know if you've read the book. You're going to be getting one to the new commissioner. Of just one book of one person that's been through it here in LA. And there's so many more. They come and they tell their stories. And there's thousands others who are still working on telling their stories. It's serious. Like I just recently found out that Scientology's film studio is one of your, where you guys can film and use it, where you don't even have to get a Film LA permit because it's, I guess, I don't know the terminology, but where you can just use it. I hope to God that you're not filming anything with them. There's too many victims. We've been coming and begging for a safe space for victims to come. It is starting to happen, okay? People are coming. But you can't go betray and then go and make films because it's an easy access to a studio. And like what Laura was saying at the Halloween event, not only did they prevent the sidewalk, even though they've been told by the attorney that they are not allowed to do that. The police did come, and I appreciate the officer. He did open it up. And, but then they did close it, and Laura was assaulted. And their own security guard told the kids to go into the building to obstructing justice. She had a right to, because the officer was willing to make a report. And that may be that only kid's chance at getting help because they're not allowed the psychiatry or psychology or anything. And I've seen this kid before. He has serious anger issues and he thinks he's an adult. He yells, screams, I'm not a child. And he is, he's a little kid. But he doesn't understand that he's a kid because he's told he's an adult in a small body. But this kid needs help. I don't think the kid, he doesn't need jail, but he needs help and he's not going to get it from there. But when their guards are obstructing justice and then you're putting them on their CPABs, and then they're blocking First Amendment rights of people and you have them on your CPABs, it's just ridiculous. I don't get it. And how often do we have to come? What do we have to do? Can we have another meeting or something where you finally just say, okay, we are removing Janet Whelan from CPAB. We're going to, because there's not one permitted event, not one, where they have ever honored it. No fire lane access, which they're required. And I'm going to be passing out because they also are required because they have to show that if they're recruiting, that they have to have a permit by you. And they turned down a small child because his mom didn't want to sign up for their emails or whatever. A little kid on Halloween didn't get to get candy because the mom refused. Thank you. So can you pass this?
So, I come here today, my mom had a stroke about a week ago, and it's hard to take time away from her. Come here, I asked my mother, is it okay if I come? And she said, no, William, this is important. It's important to you, please go. And I'm here. They're here too, because it's important to them. Everybody's going through some shit. I'm going through some stuff. The guy that was here earlier is going through worse stuff than I am. And for all I know, people in the crowd are going through worse things than me. But they still made a way to come down here, whether it's taking off time from work, whether it's finding daycare for the kids, whether it's putting together enough money to get gas money or transportation coming. They come here because it's important to them. We're offered 45 minutes total, which works out to about 15 minutes per person. In the city of millions of people, it's a very small percentage. That's like one person to speak for every council issue. It's not enough. People came here to express themselves. Give them a chance to speak. It's important to them. I don't care if it takes an extra 15, 20 minutes. So what? I have been here since 9 o'clock. I gotta tell you right now, I've been here since 8:55, since before the doors opened to this room. If I weren't given a chance to speak after the sacrifices I made today, you'd have to call in a fucking SWAT unit, bring in a bearcat to get me out of here. So once again, let them speak, because I'm gonna tell you, Teresa, I've been to your house already last week. We'll start holding public comment at your fucking house. And trust me, we will get numbers there. Do you want that? I suggest you get over your ego and your power trip. Show some respect to the people in this room. Once again, you guys shot a journalist this week. I watched it happen. And he shot her in the back of the leg, so her back was facing, she was no threat. I was saying it right before the cop shot her. Hey, there's no weapon, there's no threat. And he fucking shot her anyway. And as usual with the Metro cops, he removed his name from his helmet. He had no way to identify him. I in 4K, I can't figure out who the fuck it is, because that's what all the Metro cops do. They make it impossible to figure out who it is, so we can warn the community about what they're doing. Why are we still shooting journalists? It's not just journalists. You're shooting people to move the crowd. Not just journalists, everybody. But you're targeting journalists on purpose. They had a big vest on that said press, and you shot her. This is with violation of 409.7, a violation of the restraining order, a violation of the injunction. And then Jim McDonald last week had said that he wants to remove the injunction so they can have other options to use rather than use lethal force against journalists. Use lethal force against journalists? How fucking sick are you? Give that family back their phones.
Thank you, AC.
Let them speak!
There's people waiting still.
Are you We're coming to your house, Teresa!
You are paid
How
to be
many
here.
cards do
It
you
is
have
your
left?
job to listen.
This is your job. How many cards are there left?
Thank you, Madam
How many cards are
Secretary.
left?
fucking embarrassing.
We want 10 more minutes. We don't want a break. We want the 10 minutes. We don't need a break. And the board doesn't need a break.
Fuck you and your power trips. Get over your insecurities. Let them
have a
speak.
lunch break.
No, she's going to the back to fill her face with more filler.
Thank you, guys.
Suck as president, Teresa. You fucking suck. Teresa, you suck. Go in the back and fill your face with more filler. Go inject another 100 cc's of filler in your face.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. It's not.
Why don't they do it for 2 hours?
They should tell everyone. Let everyone. It wouldn't probably even need.
Crime and shit going on 45.
They probably wouldn't even need 2 hours. I mean, even like an hour, right? But I mean, this right. It is. I agree.
Time is up. They get to choose how long somebody can take to talk.
And they're definitely taking it out of order too. They're definitely taking.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, T-shirt guy. I'm telling you, he walks in here, he walks over there, he purposely hands it, he gets it in front of everybody.
But someone may have signed him up though.
Like here he is being disrespectful and jumping in front of everybody.